Are we goddamn live, are we?
Now we are.
It's not
What up,
showing
motherfuckers?
Any events.
We live.
We live in this bitch, y'all. What up, y'all? This your boy War Hefner. Fuck yeah.
Chilling in a bathrobe.
Chilling in my robe.
What you know about that, fuckers?
That's right, Steel City. I'm live in my fancy robe. Live. Ah, that's hot as fuck.
We going on a little. Steel City, put in the chat what gift you have to bless motherfuckers with for this Sunday's show.
Hell yeah.
Tell these motherfuckers in the chat what you're hooking it up.
Oh, shit. We're going on a trip and our favorite hangout shit. Hell yeah. We're live.
How we figure the bugs with Skype.
I don't know if it's bugs or if it's just fucking a shitty computer or a shitty internet signal or some shit on my end. But we'll figure it out. We'll get that bitch up and running sometime.
Right now, if it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Oh, it's broke.
Or whatever.
So. Hell yeah.
And it's broke, fix it.
If it's broke.
Now we're using all trusty old trusty hangouts.
Fucking hangouts is so fucking plain. I wish we could just like at least fucking split the screens up. You know what I mean?
Skeletor said, "Quit trying to get all fancy. Just keep it like we do for now."
For now. It's not fancy until it works right. But yeah, we need to move forward and we need to be able to fucking bring in audio and video and shit. So that's the only reason I'm really wanting to do that. Like if we had another way to just use OBS, then that'd be all right. But when we got to run both of them together, it's fucked. If we were together in one room, then we could.
What up, Total Chaos? Whoop, whoop.
Hell yeah. Total Chaos, TC Black with that motherfucking dope ass tracks. Did you listen to any more of that shit from TC
Steel
Black?
City's giving out. Steel City giving out motherfucking sealed copy of Hell Cellar.
When? Where? How do I sign
Giving
up?
it away on the Holocast.
Oh, fuck.
What's up, Vince?
Dude, I need that. Are we gonna do a Nightbot random drawing like normal? Because if so, I gotta be in the chat on my name. I gotta win. Woo, I gotta win.
You know, host. Right? Warloxide's like, well, I'm not gonna be gay.
Not until after the giveaway. Then
I'll be in the chat though.
Hell yeah. Right. Come on after the giveaway's over. There is no inside.
Warloxide going Big Lebowski. Hell yeah, he needs a white Russian with that robe. All right.
Hell yeah. That's what I'm saying, yo.
He said it's just TC fam. That black shit is just because Facebook is lame.
Hell yeah. Just TC. All right. That's what's up.
It's whoop whoop. My man Joker in the house.
Oh shit, you won't be here for the
What's good?
Hell yeah. Well, I'll fucking screen share the Nightbot thing so nobody thinks it's an inside thing.
He said, look at all spiffly flamboyant in that robe.
Hell yeah. Creators Alliance. You know what's up.
Down.
Oh man. I need a big old W and fucking imprint on here. That'd be dope. Then we'll take it up to my local fucking embroidery shop.
Mad shout.
I'm gonna get a big ass wicked.
Mad shout out to my hyper.
To who?
Cemetery High for letting us for being a part of that Rocks TV takeover.
Where's your monocle? What? I don't know, man. Oh shit.
What's up, Hell Spit? Whoop whoop.
Whoop whoop. Hell Spit. Hell yeah.
Oh my God. Warloxide when Skeletor was stickers that day. When he gave out that Hatcher Man sticker last week. The whoop whoop you did was that shit had me tired.
Yeah, what'd I do? I don't remember.
Before you ran Nightbot, you were like, whoop whoop. It was so exciting. You were like, whoop whoop.
Fabian Trioxin. Fabian says Warloxide looked like he's about to read a Masterpiece Theater. Oh, read us the Christmas.
Gather round, children.
Shit. Hell yeah, Hell Spit. Thanks, man.
Children, I will read you a story.
Gather round, my children. Masterpiece Theater. Lotus Pod
Was
Theater.
the night before Christmas. And all through the house.
Not a creature was stirring.
I know you motherfuckers want to see it again. Not only is my man Steel City cracking off a copy of Hell Cellar, but I'm giving away this vintage fucking Twisted bandana. This shit's dope, dude. I almost want to keep it for myself, man, but it's the holiday season. So whoop-de-whoop
we giving
and dickory dock, and don't forget to hang up a sock. Look at that old ass 2000 Twisted font. What is that? Circa 2000?
Hell yeah!
Woo woo!
Hell yeah!
Somebody's gonna win this motherfucker.
Total Chaos says he has a Hell Cellar unopened. He got it for his best friend. She passed away before he could give it to her. He can't bring himself to open it. He could donate it to her to give away. Dude, that's the shit, yo.
Damn! Fuck! 2 copies of Hell Cellar going out.
Shit.
Ooh. Yeah, that does suck though, Total Chaos. That does.
Yeah,
I mean,
man.
that fucking
That
dude, that's awful. But 2 lucky ninjas on the holiday show
2 lucky motherfuckers gonna win Hell Cellar.
are gonna win Hell Cellar.
I hope I'm one of them motherfuckers. I'm gonna be in that chat. Typing away. Y'all can take care of the Nightbot. I ain't got nothing to do with that. I want to win. So I want to win.
Vintage Twisted bandana going down. Somebody's gonna get that. And don't forget, motherfuckers, somebody's gonna also win this MNE sampler from 2016.
Oh, snap. You know what? Fuck
and
it.
Don't forget.
I got a dope giveaway myself. Let me find this motherfucker.
And don't forget also, the motherfuckers are going to win the He-Man She-Ra Christmas special on DVD, packed with Lotus Podcast promo stickers.
What the fuck?
And I'm going to wrap the Twisted bandana in podcast stickers as well. Also, I got a little random pack of stickers here. And there's some doozies in here, let me tell you. It's a mystery prize pack full of motherfucking stickers. So them are the 3 prizes I'm giving out that day. They're all pretty fresh.
I had a CD up here the other day to give away, and I fucking can't find it. What the fuck, my children?
And it's not all going out as a package. Like, it's all like the Twisted bandana separate. And then the fucking MNE sampler is motherfucking separate. And the grand prize, the creme de la creme of the whole giveaway, is that motherfucking He-Man She-Ra DVD.
What the fuck, y'all? Like, I totally just had the CD sitting here the other day. Now the motherfucker's gone.
Josh should give away dead hooker fingers.
I find it.
It's like,
I got a surprise for y'all motherfuckers. I ain't got no hand-me-down. Yep, this ain't no hand-me-down. This ain't even been used yet. But, boom, motherfuckers! Hollow Wicked CD. Up the grabs, motherfucker. Hell yeah. With Judgment Day from 2018, Judgment Day from 93, and Hollow Wicked 2018. Oh, wait. That's it. Yeah. Hollow Wicked 2018, 25 years of Hollow Wicked. Boom, motherfuckers. Y'all want this shit? It's going to be part of the giveaway. Check out this fucking insert. Or not the insert, but the inside of this bitch. So fucking fresh. Boom, bitch. Free balling.
Wicked CD.
He said free balling. No. Actually, I got some pants on, so we're good. Shit, I should be streaming in my fucking underwear, but I stand up too much, so y'all be seeing too much. They don't make boxers that hang low enough. What's giddy, y'all? Hollow Wicked on Christmas.
What you talking about, hand-me-downs? That fucking bandana is vintage, 2000 something. 2002. On Sunday show, my dude.
Hell yeah.
Also, the M&E sampler ain't even open, so that's brand new. This show. Yep. This show. And these stickers are all brand new in the package. The He-Man She-Ra Christmas DVD's never been watched. It's just fucking open so I can put the stickers in it. So I don't know what you're talking about, my dude. I don't know what the fuck you talking about.
Hey.
Whoop, whoop.
What the fuck? Hell yeah. That's what's up. Oh, man.
All right, Static. What I'm going to do is go get my time machine, go back in time to 2002 and buy a brand new twisted bandana from then, and then I'll give that shit up. Come back to, boom, fly back to give it out.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah, buy me a PS4. Hell yeah, you know the fucking address. Shit. You want to send me a PS4? I ain't gonna complain.
Yo, Nightbot, give him that address. Give him mine too while you're at it. Shit, I can use a new PS4.
Yo, Nightbot, give him the ass.
Yo, my PS4 sound like it's gonna blow up right now, bro. Like, it's one of the originals, and that bitch is like beeping like every couple seconds. It goes beep 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 beep. It's like, what the fuck? It's gonna blow up. I think the fan burned up or some shit, but I might need to change the heat sink and all that shit. Price giveaway. Real shit. Oh, price giveaway. What? Static wants to give away a PS4 and Xbox, y'all. Hell yeah. The motherfucking cigarette done went out. Oh, shit. Holy fuck, y'all. Random needs one.
Whoop. Whoop. Get out. Get out, dozy butt. You're looking cute. Yes, you are. You good boy. Get out.
I like it at Hallowicked when they got like 3-4 people handing out these fucking free CDs, and then every time you go out and come back in, they give you a new one. So it's like,
you get a new one.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
But yeah, man, I ain't get one yet. Thanks, dog. Thanks for the hookup. Yeah, buddy. Dope ass giveaway, motherfuckers. On the Hollycast. It's Christmas, motherfuckers. 'Tis the season to be giving. Fearless Fred Flintstone.
Hell yeah. Joker, we down.
Do what?
Said we're down to come on this show, man. It's just scheduling. I like work all day. Then I work all night.
Hell yeah, bro. Just let us know, man, whenever you're ready. And well, run's only available certain times of the day, certain days of the week.
Yeah.
Fearless Fred Sanford.
Fearless Fred Sanford. You big dummy. Oh no, here it comes. Here comes the big one. Oh no.
That's dope. Very dope. And that bandana is sick with it. Oh yeah, hell yeah.
Oh my God, holy fuck, dude. I was watching Fuller House last night and the funniest shit I ever seen.
Which part?
Dude, did you see that part where the son is trying out impressions? Did you see that episode, dude?
Oh no, I might have.
And then he goes like this. He goes, "Here's one." Bob Saget was like, "I don't like your tone." He was like, "I'm limiting you to 15 Pop-Tarts." And then that kid was like, "Oh, here's another one. Oh, I'm Grandpa. I don't like your tone. No Pop-Tarts for you."
Keemstar for the next podcast.
I'm Grandpa. Woo! Yeah, we've been trying to get him. We're too little. Man. I've been bugging him every time. I hit him up on the tweet. I hit him up. Also, in the news, Jake Paul has dumped his girlfriend. That was a great Keem. You know that was good as fuck. Also, in the news. Now, some of you know that we ran a story yesterday about Pyrocynical. Pyrocynical. He did it, guys. He made it. 250,000 subscribers. Yeah, dude, I ain't never tried to do Keem before. That was fucking live, working it out. Working out the Keem live in this bitch, motherfuckers.
Hell yeah.
Also in the news.
Also in the news.
Pyrocynical. Now, if some of you recall, a few days ago, we did an interview with Leafy is Here. Why am I still getting hate?
Oh man.
Yeah, fuck all y'all if you don't think that Keem impression was dope live on the air. Also in the news, subscribers. I'm allowed for the giveaway. Fuck yeah, you're allowed for the giveaway.
Yeah, we're not giving away stickers, homie. You're good. Hell yeah. If we're giving away stickers, you're out.
Yeah, right.
Actually,
I'm giving away those. I'm giving away the random sticker pack, but that's just a bunch of bullshit. Also in the news.
Oh man. Hell yeah.
Hey, also. Oh shit.
Damn. mail.
Also
In the mail.
What up, Murder Mayhem? I sent you the link on Twit. My dude. Also, my dude.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, so I guess we need to talk about what we need to talk about, the title.
Yeah, we need to do that. Yeah, so we tried talking about it yesterday, guys, and I think y'all seen part of what we were talking about. Our shit was on some coonery yesterday, but don't get it mistaken. We may have had some fucked up shit yesterday, but we always do. And wait a minute. Don't fucking bullshit me with this. What the fuck is this supposed to mean? Anyway, yeah. Anyway, back on track. We got our issues. We're fixing them. We're working them out. We got a little bugs to fix, but once we get it all figured out, y'all be like, damn. But don't get it twisted, y'all. We are still the best podcast around, motherfuckers. Side alone, what up? Oh yeah, we was on track talking about nutsack and butt cracks. Nutsacks and butt cracks. What was that show called? What was that channel called? See, it's like so
Side alone.
It's so irrelevant. I forgot the name of it. What was that guy's name? Nightmare.
Right.
Nightmare fucking Entertainment.
You know what it is.
Yeah, Nightmare Entertainment. Yeah, this motherfucker's out there like putting video out, and he sounds like he's from the halfway house or a fucking half-wit factory or some shit, and just rambling on about some shit he knows nothing about, yo, like nothing about. And I was just like,
he didn't have any facts to back up the video, man.
No, he said that Violent J said at the gathering that they were going to switch over to a different record label and this and that. And I never heard none of that. I heard them talk about starting a different record label, just like they did with Joey Records. It ain't no different. They want to put some other shit out on this other new label. But as far as fucking saying they're going bankrupt and shit, he's just running off Chuck's nuts on that one.
Yeah, and then he brought up that fact whole shit where Jump Steady let him take all them uncleared samples or whatever. He brought that shit up.
Yeah, like, he started running off about that. Like,
did he call it a $9 million lawsuit or whatever?
I don't remember what he ended up calling
it.
He always talks about it like it's up in the millions, but they talked about it on the Juggalo show, and I think Violent J said it was like 70,000 or something.
Yeah, 70,000.
Right.
It cost 5,000 to make it or some shit, and ended up costing like 70,000 in the long run or some shit. I'm like, damn.
I think the initial lawsuit was for something like $5 million or something, though. So that's the number that Chuck always tosses out whenever he talks about it, as if that's what actually had to get paid. But yeah, I don't know. I don't think anyone's going bankrupt anytime soon.
Hell yeah. CPN heard Warloxide. No. CPN knows that we're the best podcast around. I don't really consider his show a podcast. Really, a podcast to me is multiple people sitting around talking about something. His is more like a fucking news show or a fucking I don't even know, like a vlog or some shit, I guess you would call it. I don't know. I wouldn't call it a podcast. But when I think of podcast, I think of like the drunken fucking peasants and shit. There's more than one person on there talking on different topics.
What about me? Do you think I'm a podcast?
It's more like you're a show and have guests.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
Well, I don't know. It's all podcast to me.
Yeah, I mean, well, technically what we
right
do
here,
technically what we're doing right now is a vodcast. a video podcast, I guess you would call it. But I don't know, man. Like I don't know. It's a touchy term, I guess. It just depends on how you look at it. I can't say it ain't a podcast. But from what I know podcasts to be, every podcast I've ever known before we started this was like multiple people. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
Like on the normal.
Usually the good ones are.
Yeah.
I don't know anybody. I don't know any juggalos in my area anymore. I used to back in high school.
Yeah, hell yeah.
They all fell off pretty much. Either that or they got too busy or found Jesus or some bullshit.
Yeah, yep. Do you even podcast? Hell yeah. That's dope.
Do we even, he said, I don't know. I just get on here and talk shit. This podcast was supposed to be called Oh My Pod. That's what it was supposed to be called. Then Tommy came up with that other name. Everybody's audio is cut out.
Oh, good. I was going to ask if it was just me because this is coming in laggy as hell on my end.
Hell yeah. You hear me now? Can you hear me? DJ, can you hear me?
Yeah, now we can.
Yeah, man, like if you call CPN
Yep.
fucking a podcast, then I guess anything you watch like news related, like a news channel would be a podcast. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, it's I don't know. There's a different category for what he does, I think.
Yeah, I just started doing YouTube videos just like a month ago. I didn't really do YouTube at all, but now I'm starting to get into like doing YouTube videos and then uploading that onto iTunes as my podcast as well. So I'm kind of experimenting with that format. I think it'll be a good shift. I've been opening up to a lot more than just ICP. You know, it's been getting a little more broad, talking about like 3-6 Mafia or, you know, just kind of whatever it takes to fill the news of the week. Because that was my issue with my podcast was I only did it when there was big Juggalo news. So sometimes like 2 months would go by and there wasn't really shit that I wanted to talk about. But
yeah,
if you open it up a lot more, then there's always something crazy going on.
Yeah. Yeah, dude, when you can do video podcasts and if you can actually run the right equipment, if you have a nice computer and shit, like you can make that shit so fresh, dude. It's so much more entertaining when you can actually put videos on the screen for people and you know what I'm saying? Like show them what you're talking about instead of just like talking about shit.
Yeah, it's going really well. If anyone wants to go to my YouTube channel, The Murder Mayhem Show, and watch the stuff I've been putting up there over the last month, it's pretty cool looking. It takes a long time to edit that shit together. I won't lie. It's kind of a pain in the ass. It comes out looking as good as it does. The biggest problem I have right now is the problem you're having right now too, which is that the background is boring as fuck looking. These white ass. I got to get some fresh shit, or I mean, maybe some green screen shit. I guess that would be the next logical step. Put some green shit up here, and yeah.
I thought about starting to like put up like fucking promos and shit. Just start fucking decking the whole wall out. CDs, promos, kind of like Bob Rox has on his setup. He's got like fucking old school fucking like ICP flyers, fucking all kinds of shit on his wall, dude. Like some old school fucking underground shit.
Hell yeah.
That's cool. I got a lot of old shit I could put up on the wall, but I kind of want to branch out into doing more and more shows and stuff, not just Juggalo shit. So
right.
I don't want to have to put that shit up and take it down every time I do a different show. Right now I only do Murder Mayhem Show, but I don't know. It's just I'm thinking of my long-term
Yo, if you ever go on Wish, man, you can pick up a green screen for dirt fucking cheap, man. And that shit will fucking make a big difference. Even if it's just green screen behind you, it looks, you know what I'm saying? Like, even with no background on it, it looks different. You know what I mean? It looks better.
Have some color to it.
Yeah, light brightens it up a lot.
Yeah.
What up,
my lighting is all shitty too. I'm using like 2 house lamps. That's like the extent of all my lighting. But
hell yeah.
You know, one thing at a time. When I started this shit, it was a mess. Like this fucking fancy looking microphone and shit.
Oh yeah.
Didn't have that. I was using a Rock Band USB microphone.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
and then just started building all this shit up. So
what up, Stacy? Whoop whoop.
Whoop, whoop.
Yeah, and I'm trying to get the word out there a lot more about the YouTube and shit since I just started that. That's part of the reason that I wanted to come on this show today. Actually, just a lot of people that listen to my shit and watch my shit tell me that they saw me on Tales from the Lotus podcast. So that's I appreciate the opportunities and letting me hop on here and talk bullshit.
Dude, anytime you want to come on, you're more than welcome.
Yeah.
It's so fun.
Well, that's what the community needs is more motherfuckers out there. Because like Kreyz
coming out.
Doesn't it seem Crazy always says?
Oh yeah.
Like Kreyzy's like the community's like dying for a while, and then once we popped off, came on the scene, and then we fucking, we did our thing, and then we just been bringing people on the show, that we think are fresh. You know what I mean? That deserve to pop off. You know what I mean? Like I've been listening to your shit forever. That's why I hit you up. Yeah,
yeah. I think you guys have opened up some doors too, and you got me wanting to step my shit up because, I see what he's saying about the community dying. There was a point in time there where it was dipping, but lately, like pretty much since you guys came around, really, I think it's been ramping up a lot. Like there's almost too much competition now, but the cream will rise to the top in the end.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
I mean, we wouldn't be around if it wasn't for Saturday afternoon. If Saturday afternoon wasn't around, then we wouldn't even be doing this shit. You know what I mean? So
Monoxide ever say I seen that video? No, hell no, he didn't say nothing about that. He knew who I was, but he didn't say nothing. Like I'm sure he's seen it. Because a lot of people were trying to get us banned from the shows and send it to them and shit. So, hell yeah. Yep. And we had to go in early and have a meeting with M&E to clear everything up, make sure we weren't going to do no stupid shit. Yeah. I'm the I in the naughty. I ride by myself. Hell yeah. Yeah, man. I caught a lot of hate for going to the Twisted show, but I really don't give a fuck. Like, straight up. Hate on me all you want, motherfuckers. Just because I'm making moves doesn't mean shit. You know what I mean?
What'd you think of that new Twisted song?
I didn't even listen to it.
It's pretty good. It's a lot better than I think the expectations were at after all those singles in October, those Halloween songs that were kind of hit and miss, in my opinion.
Yeah.
The new single that's actually from the next CD is actually sounding pretty good, a lot better than the Continuous Evolution, in my opinion. So maybe the next CD will be kind of a return for Twisted that I've been waiting for.
Praise my drip coming. What the fuck?
That's why I was going to ask you the other day, Warloxide but my shit kept fucking up when I was in the car.
What's up?
Did Twisted have the drummer with him when you seen him?
No, he wasn't even. I didn't even see him at all. He didn't perform or nothing. He wasn't on stage.
Really?
Yeah, if you go look at the live stream, you can see that he wasn't on there. It was Blaze, Twisted, ABK, fucking ROC, fucking towards the end, everybody pretty much was up there.
Oh, so when Twisted came on,
yeah.
So when Twisted played, they didn't have the drummer with them.
No, like they really didn't do much by themselves. Like, they had everybody up on the stage with them. There was no drum set, no nothing, dude. There was like 2 couches, Christmas tree, some shit like that.
Did they do any Lotus?
No, not that I know.
Didn't. Okay, that caused quite a shitstorm at Attack of the Ninjas. People were fucking flipping their lids over it on the internet. People who weren't even at the show.
They were.
That always drives me up the wall when people who weren't even at the show are bitching about what happened at the show. It's like, what do you care? As long as the people who were there were enjoying it.
I ain't gonna lie, man. I bitched about it when it happened, but
no.
I didn't really bitch about it.
A lot of people did.
I didn't really bitch about it. I was just calling them the fucking Dark Lotus cover band.
That's probably that's funny. That's probably been the single most divisive issue that I've had with the people that follow my shit. I have people telling me that I'm wrong about that all the time, so I definitely get it. And I understand where everyone's coming from too, but that was my my position.
About them doing the shit? Like,
yeah. It doesn't bother me, and I don't care. So I guess that makes me some kind of asshole.
I'm on the same boat. I didn't care either, dude. Like,
okay.
Because I want to know, like, if ICP did the same thing, if people would bitch about it.
No, they wouldn't. I guarantee they wouldn't. That's a good question. But with at Twistmas, it would have been another level to it with ABK there, because then it would get even a little more dicey if they were like doing the ABK versions with his verses on it and stuff.
Oh yeah, right.
Then it would be even more like, okay, we've got 2/3 of the whole group here. And then, people would probably start getting pissy at ABK, which nobody needs that. So ABK is like the last thread, the last connection between the two that's still living. I would like to make it to that Juggalo Unity tour.
Yeah, I might be hitting that up. I'm not sure. It might interfere with the fucking Two Dope tour, though.
Yeah, that'll be cool. I'm planning on hitting up the E&J and the Fuck the Fuck Off.
Yeah,
those will be good.
I want to hit up the E&J in Toledo, but it's on my daughter's birthday, so I won't be able to do that.
Sounds like birthday party in Toledo, then.
Yeah, I should tell you.
Right.
She listened to this stupid music on the radio, and I'm like, yo, if you want to hear some real music, you should just come with us. I tried to get her to go to Twistmas, but she didn't want to go. My youngest daughter went, though. She liked it.
Oh, nice.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, that's cool. The last time I saw Twisted was a Fright Fest tour, and that was the first time that I had seen them in like a year and a half or some shit. It was the first time I had seen them since, all the weirdness, pretty much.
Well,
so it was a good show, though.
Hell yeah.
I never had any like serious problems with Twisted, though. My whole thing was always been like, I think they did a lot of dumb shit, but I think everyone on planet Earth since the beginning of time has done a lot of dumb shit, and it's like you can't hold a grudge forever. You're not gonna always agree with everyone's decisions. It doesn't mean it's no reason to hate somebody forever, especially someone like Twisted, someone that has meant so much to me for so long. It's like, all right, just because they start doing some questionable shit is no reason to totally sell them down the river. But I still wasn't, rushing down to see them live for a long time until finally at that Fright Fest tour. That was October. I was like, fuck it. It's time to go back to a Twisted concert. And it was a fucking fantastic show. And they did have the drummer dude there.
Yeah.
And he does a pretty good job. Like, I don't know. I think that I was kind of hating on it before I saw it with my own eyes. That kind of made me into a believer when I actually heard it.
Yeah,
sounds
man,
really cool.
When you throw a drummer in there, like, I don't really care for them having a drummer like that, man. I don't really like it. But like, it's better than having a guitar player in that bitch and being
it
all
is
fucking
totally
loud and shit, man.
It is way better than having the. Actually, I think I talked about this on my podcast. Like, having the full band is kind of corny, but having just the drums, it's like you don't even think about it. You don't hear it. And like when you have a guitar, it kind of changes the sound of the song, whereas the drums just makes it bump harder. It doesn't sound any different. It just goes harder. So yeah, I thought
that dude is good on the drums. I can't say he's not good, but like I'm so used to seeing like Twisted and ICP like by themselves. You know what I'm saying? Like, and now Twisted bringing on a drummer. It's like, man, this ain't right. That's like adding a third member. You know what I mean? Like, fuck that.
That's where it starts getting a little bit corny because like he's even in all the pictures, you know, where it's like, is this dude in the group now or what?
Yeah.
It seemed like for a while there that he was part of the group because he's in all the pictures. I mean, I don't know shit about that dude. I don't know what his background is or whatever. I don't know if he painted his face before hooking up with Twisted or if that's just a Twisted thing or what, but I don't know. I talked to him for a few minutes after the show too, and he seemed like a nice dude, so that always helps.
Yeah, he seems.
I don't know, man. When I seen Cottonmouth King, they had 2 fucking drummers,
but they had drummers in the band.
Yeah,
they had drummers like what's Lou Dog? That guy is a member of the Cottonmouth Kings, so it's like that's kind of a different situation too. But I don't even.
But it sounded fantastic though, is what I was getting at. Like with the 2 drummers, they each had their own. They were in a case, like in one of them fucking plexiglass cases. Sounded fucking dope, dude. That was at the Wicked Wonka tour.
Okay, cool. I was just about to ask what year that was, because these days there ain't no drummers at the Cottonmouth shows these days.
Yeah, that was a good fucking show. It was one of the last times Pocky Licka was with them and shit.
All right,
you know, before he died and shit. So that was dope. And then, dude, that Wicked Wonka tour that lineup was ridiculous, dude. It was Tech Nine, Bone, Cottonmouth Kings, and the Clowns. Like, you can't go wrong with a lineup like that.
No,
you know?
Oh no.
Yeah, regrettably, I missed that one.
That was fantastic.
I know.
And that ICP probably did one of the best sets I've ever seen.
That's what I've heard. It's like one of my lifetime regrets. I'm missing that show.
Dude, the stage set was incredible. Like everything about that show was great.
Dude, the best stage show I've seen ICP put on was the fucking Tempest tour. And I believe it was Grand Rapids, maybe, or Lansing. I think it was Grand Rapids. Dude, that shit was sick, bro. That's when they first came out with the bodies hanging from the ceiling, and it was fucking so nuts, dude. It was so badass. And that whole venue was just fucking hopping, bro. Like,
what year was that?
That was the year the Tempest came out. Was that tour?
2007 is Tempest.
Yeah,
probably right in there. Man, I went to the Tempest tour as well, but on when they came to Tulsa in Oklahoma, Violent J was sick. He actually missed 2 days of the tour, and Twisted opened for them on that tour, right? Is that the same tour? Okay.
Yeah.
Yes. So Violent J was sick. So Shaggy and Blaze opened the show, and Twisted closed the show and shot Fago, which, you know, is Twisted doesn't do that. So it was kind of a weird thing. Now, like, as an older person, I appreciate the rarity of it, but at the time I was just pissed. I was like, damn it, this is cool and all, but I wanted to see ICP.
Yeah, only time Twisted usually play Fago would be like at the end of the show when they all come on the stage and shit.
Yeah.
I was at that tour too, the Tempest tour. Yeah, I seen them in Kalamazoo.
Oh yeah, hell
yeah. F Dukes opened for him.
JP the Wicked Ninja said, "Hi, Mitch."
Oh, what up, JP the Wicked Ninja?
When you saw him, was F Dukes there too?
I don't fucking remember. The only thing I remember is the Violent J wasn't there, and I was salty about it.
Yeah, right.
I didn't appreciate it at the time. Now when I look back, I'm like, that was kind of a cool little neat thing that probably won't be seeing again.
Happen again. Yeah.
Hey, Warloxide, was F Dukes there when you saw him at the Tempest tour?
I don't know if it might have been.
I was at that shit in Kalamazoo. I remember.
Because like if a lot of groups go on before, I really don't pay attention unless they're really good. So like they have to really catch my ear for me to even pay any kind of attention to them. There's so many underground groups right now, dude. It's like the whole fucking scene is crowded, dude. Like
so many of them are so bad.
And they're buying their way on these shows. It's
so bad.
But not Cemetery High though.
No, Cemetery High is fresh. Yeah, he's fresh. There's fucking
Fuck
Like,
yeah.
I only fuck with the fresh ones, yo. Like I ain't gonna mess with nobody.
He's
black.
He's fucking slept on, bro. Like he's slept on for real.
Yeah. He actually sent me a message on Twitter the other day. I think maybe I should actually follow up on that.
He makes all his fucking he directs all his music videos. He writes all his own rhymes, and his videos are fucking high quality shit, bro. Like I was watching them yesterday.
Peace, Snaps.
I was like, this dude is so fucking slept on. Like,
yeah.
He is one of my favorite rappers in the game. I'm not even gonna lie about it. Like I told him to his fucking face Sunday.
Oh yeah.
Dude, his album has been on repeat for real. Like I have not stopped bumping it. Like I bump it every chance I get. And it is I ain't scared to fucking say it, dude. Like fucking Spotify, Deezer, all that shit, all them formats. That shit, there ain't anywhere that you can't listen to that shit. So there's no excuse not to fucking slap that.
Right.
Pretty strong endorsement. I usually sleep on shit until it gets big, which I guess makes me kind of a buster. But it's like there's so much.
Real, Mitch.
There's
Check
so
it out,
much
dude. You were
dog shit out there in the world. It's like I don't know, lost my passion for finding the new shit. I'm like, I'm gonna wait until.
You will not be disappointed when you fucking slap that shit out.
And I have checked out some of it, but not enough to be able to tell you off the top of my head what songs or what I thought of it or anything like that. It's one of those names that you hear it enough times, that it starts to get into that zone where it's like, all right, this is probably one of those dudes then that's like AXE. Just one of those names that you just hear it over and over and over again, and then inevitably they blow up somehow.
I feel bad because he was another one like Suicide that I just like. I'm like, oh, a guy that's a juggalo that raps. I don't know if I'm gonna like that because it's gonna be whack as fuck. You know what I mean? And then I actually checked it out, and I was like, God damn, this shit is dope, bro. Yeah, that was the same with Axe too. I did the same thing. I'm like, oh, because I've been hearing about them for a long time. And I was like, I don't know, man. They wear masks. I don't know if I'm going to bump that shit. Because when you think of Juggalo rapper, you think of that parody that Joker did years ago. You know what I'm talking about? When he was like, oh, I'm a Juggalo rapper. And he does that bit. And that's what they sound like, dude. No,
everybody knows it. Mac Lethal did a Juggalo rapper verse too, and it's the same thing because everyone that's just how it is. Yeah. And even during that whole King Crimson shit that was going down, whenever Shaggy was talking about it on the Fuck Eva, he was like, does he rap like this? he goes, I haven't even heard it yet, but I guarantee that he raps like this. Because everybody knows it. That's just how it is.
Exactly.
Yep.
Exactly. That's what's hilarious about it is if you're like, I don't know what it is, but if you're a juggalo, most of them, not all, if you're a juggalo, you just automatically think that you can rap all of a sudden. You know what I mean? Like I can put on some face paint and now I can rap about killing people. You know, and then you're that fucking kid on Tosh.0. You know? Like,
and the kind of like, sadly, some of these shitty Juggalo rappers could have. I mean, they're not untalented. It's just they're rapping about the same bullshit, and it's like you could be doing. Your career could be going in such a better direction if you just did your own thing and didn't try to imitate them. And most of them are just straight up dog shit, but there are some in there where it's like, damn, you could turn this into something if you would just, distance yourself from old Juggalo rap.
Yep. And that's what sucks about like why I sleep on the good ones, like Cemetery High and Suicide, of course. Like,
yeah, you slept on them fuckers
because I was just like, it's gonna sound like some bullshit, and they don't. Like it's just they're juggalos that rap. You know,
the same with fucking. A lot of people, like, there's a lot of good ones out there, man, but there's a lot of there's more shitty ones, I guess.
When that Cy Wicked dude handed me his CD at the gathering, I half expected it to be some of that shit, and it wasn't. So it was good. It stood out. because it wasn't just that same bullshit that you would expect it to be.
Yeah. I don't do Juggalo rap. Yeah, total chaos, man. That motherfucker's he's not on some Juggalo rap shit.
And that's even whenever I did at that Fright Fest show, I did the meet and greet for AXE, and I told them, like, the reason you're so awesome is because you're not trying to imitate ICP or Twisted or Tech 9. You're just doing your own shit. And that alone will make you stand out. And even the mask, like, the face paint is so fucking played out right now. If I see you with face paint, that's like a red flag right off the bat. Now I'm tired of it. You know it's gonna suck most of the time. I mean, the odds are against you that it's gonna suck if you come out wearing some black and white face paint, especially that just looks like some rip off Twisted shit. It's like, all right, we all get it.
Exactly, Chaos. There's a difference between a Juggalo rapper and a rapper that's a Juggalo.
Yeah, for sure. Like
Static said, he's coming after 5 people.
Jelly Roll's a Juggalo. He's about as far as you can get from
me. I ain't never, so you better calm with that right now. I ain't never done a motherfucking thing to you. Nothing. I ain't never said nothing bad about you or nothing. So, you know, calm right down. Calm the fuck down. Talking about coming after people.
He didn't say who he was coming after. I think he's talking about music. Like
he said he's coming after 5 people.
Yeah, read up a little bit. He's talking about Juggalo rap, and then he went to that. So I don't know if he's talking about making a song or something.
I'm just saying, don't be coming after me when I ain't never did shit to nobody. Nobody. Shit.
Oh yeah. So coming after you now, Ron. Greenlit.
For what?
Man.
Being amazing. Coming after me for being an amazing individual. All right.
Another thing that you guys do that I need to step it up on is interviews. I haven't done any interviews, and I need I have some good Twitter relationship. Like, I'm on Twitter all the fucking time. I mean, you guys know because you guys are on Twitter too. Like, that's where I get all my Juggalo news now. Like, Fago Lovers was like always was my go-to source for for 20 years. But lately I'm on Twitter so damn much. It's like I see people talking about the shit before I even have to check the websites. But yeah, I'm on Twitter so damn much. It's like I'm sure I could reach out to some of these dudes and try to pull interviews and shit, but I'll get there one thing at a time.
See, our thing is we were just, me and Warloxide were just talking about it earlier when we were having our pre-show meetings and tests. Like, our thing is we'll get people like V Sinister. We were supposed to have him on way before CPN did. Like, we had him set up. And I was just talking to Warloxide about it, and Warloxide's like, yeah, I totally forgot about that.
I did, bro. We started getting in with who was it? Oh, Keegan. It was at the time. It was Keegan, and I totally forgot about it. That would have been the episode with the least dead air ever. That shit was lit.
Oh, with Keegan?
No, with fucking V Sinister.
Oh.
Yeah, you seen him on CPN show?
Oh, our Keegan show was fantastic.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, that shit turned out perfect.
Keegan rocks, and now he's the new guy on the Juggalo show. I don't know if you guys watch the Juggalo show really, but Jumpsteady's out of the Juggalo show just because he's too busy. And now Keegan, it's just Keegan and Rudy, which it should have been Keegan all along. Keegan is so awesome. That's like a perfect example of a dude that's putting in the work around the clock. Like, he's not waiting for a handout. He's just doing his own shit.
I gotta get my shoes. I gotta get the works. And
he's humble as fuck too, man.
Yeah, he's a super nice dude. Anytime that I've ever met him at the gatherings and stuff.
And he did not front any question they asked him. I was at work. Any question they asked him, he fucking answered. He did not fucking
good.
I can't talk about that. I can't talk about that. You know what I mean? Like, he was
totally. And he's in charge of the social media now too. He's doing the Twitter and the Facebook for ICP's social media. So,
oh man, that used to be a Kevin Gill job. What happened?
Kevin Gill's out.
Damn.
I hate to even bring things like this up, but Rudy even threw a little bit of shade, a little KG shade on the Juggalo show.
What?
When they said that Keegan is in charge of the social media, Rudy was like, "Yeah, we need someone to put out updates before the show goes on and not an hour into it." And then he was like, "Whoops, did I say that?" So it was kind of a little bit of a jab. I don't know what their relationship was like, but Kevin Gill on Facebook is always like, trying to get jobs and stuff. So it's like, I don't know. It feels like maybe him and Psychopathic aren't exactly like, tight
He ain't doing
anymore.
that Ring of Honor shit anymore?
I don't know too much about that type of stuff, so I can't really speak on it with knowledge. But he does commentary for a lot of independent wrestling and stuff, so he's always posting on Facebook like, if you need a guy for anything, pretty much. That's kind of the gist of his Facebook posts. He's always like, if you need somebody to do anything for you, then get at me.
I agree with Steel City, man. Kevin Gill annoyed me too, yo. Like, he seemed like that dude that was only Juggalo because it was his job. That's not true, because he made that backyard wrestling game. That's how he got involved. I know, but I mean, he was, you know what I mean? That's kind of what he came off to me like, you know what I mean? Like, he just didn't seem like
perhaps
all the other Juggalos. Like, he was just totally a different kind of person.
I don't really have anything negative to say about him as a person, but I do think that the social media, it wasn't exactly taken off under his watch. It still was lacking in a lot of ways. I mean, there's still people that don't know the new release date of Fred Fury, which is like, how is that not all over every Facebook page, Twitter page, Instagram? Like, you go to the Magic Ninja social media pages, and they're always promoting whatever the next project is.
When WTF dropped, they didn't drop that bitch on Psychopathic fucking YouTube until like a day or two after it came out, man. And fucking Brooklyn has like twice as many views on his than they do on theirs.
Oh, that's funny.
Yeah, he has like 33,000 views or some shit, and they got like half of that, 15,000. Or wait, what was it now? Yeah,
it's up there.
Yeah, there's a Vivo as well, so whatever it is, YouTube's shit has it too. So now it's like the views are all split up.
Yeah, so Psychopathic has 20,000 views on theirs, and Brooklyn Menace has 33,000 views on his. Like, imagine if he can get paid for that. Oh my god, bro. I mean,
right?
Can't be monetized yet. You don't have enough subscribers, but oh man,
can't be monetized for just lifting copyrighted material either.
Right? Yeah. There is a thing though. You can go, like, a lot of people don't know this shit. Like, when you search shit on YouTube, like, you can create a whole fucking channel for, like, let's say health and fitness, and then you look up like exercise videos, and you go to the filter and filter it as Creative Commons. You can use any of them videos on there, put your own twist on it, and upload it to your shit and make money on it. You just got to make sure.
And is it exercise videos, or
you can do like whatever you want? Like, I'm just using that as an example.
Oh,
like,
okay, gotcha.
You can start up an exercise channel and then use a bunch of exercise videos with Creative Commons because they're up for like anybody to use.
Oh, that's cool. Yeah,
and they're really good professional videos too. Like, there's a lot of good ones on there, and you can have like you look for ones that have like a lot of views, like 1 million views or so, and you upload on your shit, tag it, fucking put your own little twist on it. You can even put an intro on it and just upload the original video with it, and then like you can make money like that. And you try to do multiple videos a day, constantly uploading fucking content.
That's funny. Yeah. I'm more concerned about my shit getting flagged for copyrighted materials every time I upload something.
Yeah.
I always take a bunch of shit from a bunch of different sources, but whatever.
That's why if you go under Creative Commons, it's like You don't get the regular YouTube license, so it's available to use. So I mean, if there's a song in some of them, some people make them under Creative Commons and play a song. So you got to check for that. Like, make sure there's no like copyrighted music in it. But other than that, man, you fucking just use whatever you want.
Yeah, I try to abide by fair use as much as possible, which that fair use is like the most misunderstood law in the whole country, I think, because people are constantly posting like entire songs or entire TV show episodes and claiming fair use when it's like, that's not what that is. Right, fair use doesn't mean just like it's a free for all. Like whenever I take something copyrighted, like a music video or something, it's because I'm talking about the video and I need the visual aid for whatever I'm talking about to make sense, which is more in line with the spirit of fair use.
Yeah.
I try to approach it from more of like a real newscast approach. So far,
I want to know
anything taken off
is how you can have a copyrighted beat playing, like barely hear it in the background, and you'll get copyrighted for it. Like, how the fuck do they know that you're playing somebody else's shit?
I know,
unless it's like a really familiar fucking beat, you know?
Yeah, that's where we're headed. That's the future.
Yeah. YouTube has software that screens it, and that's I mean, even if it sounds like a little bit of it,
they put tags in the music somehow, like that software picks it up, and I don't understand. Like, I don't know. There's a lot to it. But yeah, man, if you go on the search making money with Creative Commons on YouTube, man, it'll see tons of shit. I'm telling you, you can make, and it's all legit. It ain't nothing wrong with it. It's what it's there for. It's there for people to use to make money. Like a lot of people
back to that old video on my channel where I had that Mario beat that I got off of a record that I have that's for DJs and producers only, and the shit, you can use it. It's unlicensed, so you can use it as a DJ or producer. It says it right on the record. And when I put the beat on and I was scratching over it, fucking, I got hit with a copyright claim because some band copyrighted the beat that you weren't supposed to copyright. It's for producers only. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I tried to fight it, but I couldn't. There was no fighting it. Like, it was just like they fucking hit the claim on it, and I commented on it. I'm like, how the fuck do y'all got a claim on this for producers only? Like, you can't copyright the shit because it's already copyrighted. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's weird. I've appealed things and won before and had my shit put back up before. So it works. But yeah. I don't know. I had a video.
Yeah, I mean, I did.
Go on.
The video didn't get taken down. It was just claimed. So that means that they would have got all the money for the shit. So I took it down just so they wouldn't get money off of me.
Yeah. I had a video on my channel that was just like comedians that I thought would do well at the gathering, and it would play like, I played like a few minutes of like a dozen different comedians, and it got taken down completely because I was stealing all the shit from talk shows or whatever. Usually they just put a claim, you know, they says copyright claim, and then it says you can't monetize or whatever, but that one just got taken off completely. So
shout out to 216Zay. Another dope ass rapper.
Whoop whoop.
Whoop whoop. Marcus Ames. I'm definitely a Juggalo.
That Skeletor dude is right on. He says too many people in this world sucking dick for the Juggalo clout. It's true. And we can see right through that shit. They think the Juggalos don't know the difference.
Yeah.
It's so obvious when there's some fucking perpetrator on stage. Whoop whoop. It's like, dude, you didn't never fucking even hear of whoop whoop until 10 minutes ago.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Dude, that's the thing with the gatherings nowadays, with the more random, like, different fucking genre artists coming in. Like, you got different fans wanting to come, and it's like that's, oh my god, it's not good. I don't like that shit. It used to be just Juggalo, strictly Juggalos, pretty much, man, and it was like, there was life, you know what I mean? That shit was so fucking dope. But nowadays you got this normal people, you know what I mean? It's like,
doctors.
Yeah, like, guys, why you show up to a Juggalo event?
And I legit wonder if at the gathering next year we're gonna see a bunch of furries walking around
Oh, I can imagine. Yeah.
Got to be hot as fuck in those fursuits at a place like the Gathering.
People's gotta follow that trend. Whatever's hot, they gotta be on it.
Cultures are kind of converging there.
Yeah, for sure. I gotta get to work, man. I gotta bounce. My dude's waiting for me. We gotta blast some extracts. Blasting extractions.
Oh, I didn't realize you guys started streaming an hour ago.
Hell yeah.
Well, shit. You guys have been talking.
Oh, yeah, man. We've been, we figured to go on at 10 today so we can get an hour in at least. Now that you're on, Run ain't got to sit here by himself when I take off now, so that's what's up.
I can keep it going for a little longer.
They done got the memo, yo. They coming?
Yep. I got so I'm good for another 45.
What memo? Cool. Who's coming in what memo, yo? Fuck it. If you bought someone,
you're gonna go to work in that robe?
Hell yeah, bro. Nah, fuck no. Yeah, I might. It's warm. I might just wear this bitch. It's cold as fuck outside.
Whoop whoop.
I got a robe. It's a motherfucking Air Force Ones on.
And some black slacks.
Oh, these are Under Armour
like me.
These are Under Armour sweatpants.
I got
kind of like sweatpants.
Shit, I just got off work, so
hell yeah.
I have nothing but time for the rest of the day. Pretty much.
Hell yeah. Yo, man, this fucking court, I gotta get a new pair of beats, yo. Like this court.
You work third shift?
Fucked up.
Overnight.
That's third, yeah.
Is that what you're referring to?
Hell
yeah, I do, yeah.
That sucks, dude.
Couldn't do third shift thing, man.
I could stay awake all fucking night long at home, but when I go to work and try to stay up all night, I'm fucking like
yeah, totally. That's how it is. Yeah.
I get home though in the morning time after I'm so dead tired at work. I can get like a couple hours of sleep, go to work, and be dead tired all night. And as soon as I get home, I'm wide awake. Like I can't go to sleep when I get home right away. You know what I mean? It's like, holy fuck.
Definitely.
Fucks my sleep schedule all up.
I'm like that at work all the time anyways, man. I get to work like as soon as I get there.
Yeah. I'm pretty much chugging.
I'm playing fucking Mortal Kombat right now.
Hell yeah. So my phone's about to fucking die.
That was dope.
All right, y'all. I gotta bounce. I might jump by one in the car on my way to work. So nobody can see that I'm still wearing my robe and shit. So.
Cool.
You should go in the gas station with that robe.
I ain't gotta go to the gas station. I might though.
Going to the gas.
Pack
a Newport 100s.
No, I'm good. I quit smoking them fucking things a lot.
That's what I used to, man. When I smoked cigarettes, that's what I smoked. Fucking Newport 100s, boy.
All right, so get this. When I was working, I was traveling the country and I was painting Red Lobsters and shit. Like, we were remodeling the whole restaurant. Well, I fucking used to smoke the short Newports. Well, I got tired of short smoke breaks. So I'm like, well, if I smoke 100s, I'm going to have to be on a longer smoke break. So, so I started smoking 100s. And dude, I was like smoking 3 packs a day, dude, because my boss caught on to my little scheme. And he's like, well, you know you can smoke while you work, right? I'm like, oh, you dick. So like I'd had fucking cigarettes the whole time I'm painting. I was just like, fucking it. This before the law changed where you can't smoke inside restaurants and shit in New York. Yeah. New York is like one of the first, probably the first to do that shit. Hell yeah.
I could smoke inside, and oh my god, dude. I would go through so many fucking cigarettes, man.
Thanks, Mary Jane. That robe is deluxe. Hell yeah.
It's so crazy, man. Like, I haven't smoked in like a couple years. I like still crave it though, man. Like all the time. Like it's still like
that's how I feel about alcohol.
It don't matter.
Like
it don't matter. Like
I stopped drinking like 4 years ago, but I think about it every fucking day of my life, which is why I had to stop drinking it.
Yes.
Yeah. This is the same with cigarettes for me. Like every day I think about it, I'm like, damn. And every time Warloxide pops one out, I'm like, oh yeah. Yeah.
You gotta just smoke weed. We don't need to get all that, but not that I would know, but I've heard that smoking weed can help cravings and things.
Oh, this is so fucking good, Ron.
It's so weird that it's fun. Like, it's so fucking weird to think about. Like, I know what Not Slim feels like now when he said that the other day when he was like, dude, weed's legal here in Canada now. It's like, I knew what he meant. Like, as soon as they announced that it was legal here, I'm like, that's fucking crazy, dude. Like, to think about.
I can't even think that it's even really fucking legal, man. There's more rules for weed now than what there was when it was still illegal. You know what I mean? Like, is it really fucking legal? Like, yeah, you can have so much, but they added so many more fucking stupid rules. Like, it's just stupid, dude. Like, yeah, there's a lot of stupid rules.
Yeah, but
they created.
Yeah, but like 2 months ago, if a cop would have came in your house and smelled weed, he'd be like, "Well, you're going to jail." Now he come in and smell weed, and he's like, "Well, there's nothing I can do."
Well,
you know what I mean? So that's
like
fucking dope.
Yeah, not in Florida, not like
that's
that.
dope.
But now you can fucking at your house, you can do it. Like you guys that live in a smaller town, the smaller towns have the board cops, and they do fucking stupid shit because they need something to do. You know what I mean? So they'll arrest you for.
They still can't do it. They still can't
not
do
now.
As long as we don't have 10 plants, bitch.
You can have 12 plants in your house. You can have 12 plants.
Exactly. That's what I mean.
10 ounces.
Before,
anything over 2.5.
2 months ago,
has to be locked up. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I mean. 2 months ago, if I had 5 plants in my house, I'd be like, well, I'm going to jail. Bye.
Yeah.
You know, but now I can have
growing.
How many plants did you say?
12. Well, you could have 12 when you had if you had a medical card. You know, like if you would have got a medical card. But that it was like it was 1 year thing. Now it's a 2 year thing. So like, it's kind of worth it in a way. But it was now it's like you can just do it anyway. But because like it cover your ass.
Yeah, but now exactly. Now I don't need a card to have 12 plants in my house. You know what I'm saying?
Well, yeah, I know. Well, I mean, I didn't need a card. I was growing. I was perfectly able to grow fucking 12 plants without having a medical marijuana card. I was perfectly fine. It grew just fine. I had plenty of buds. There was nothing preventing me from growing weed. Nothing but what, a law? What's the law do? Like if you don't fucking do something stupid and let them in your house, or something stupid to make them search your house, then you ain't got nothing to worry about. Like growing outside in your backyard, maybe because they fly over all the time with choppers. But as in being in your fucking house, just don't do nothing that's gonna get them into your house. You know what I mean? And if it is, lock the fucking door with the padlock because then they have to have a separate search warrant. You know what I'm saying? So like, like my dad had fucking thousands of plants in his fucking house, thousands of them. He had a light system that moved back and forth on a track, 24-hour period. It was crazy, man. It was just weird. But that shit was. He got raided a few times and he didn't go to jail. Never went to jail. Never got charged. He got his shit taken sometime. A couple times. But he never went to fucking jail. Fucking loopholes in the system. You just got to know the system. That's all it is, man. A lot of people are just scared to do it, and they have like panic attacks. Like if they see a cop drive by, they're like freaking the fuck out. You know what I mean? Like it's nerve-wracking.
Right.
Like, one time I had a cop. I lived on a corner, dude. I had these fucking 4 cop cars stop out in the corner. I'm like, oh fuck, I think I'm getting raided right now. So like. I'm just sitting there like, fuck, I can't do shit now. Like, I ain't gonna go take this out to my car, load it all in there, and leave. I only had like 24 plants going, but that's still a lot to move real fucking quick. You know what I mean? I had lights and dirt going in there and shit. So like, yeah, they would have known something was up, but I wouldn't have given them nothing to go off from. But yeah, man, it ain't no thing. Like, all it is just fucking bullshit. All the medical marijuana card was just for them to make money off you smoking something that you should have a right to anyway. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
they own the trademark for fucking every use of cannabis you could think of. That way they can fucking arrest you for using anyway. You know what I mean? So that's supposedly supposed to end this year or next year.
Yeah.
And then when that ends, then they could possibly go federal, like legal federal. You know what I'm saying? That would be technically legal federal, and they wouldn't be able to do shit about it because it's just a fucking plant. You know what I'm saying? You can put it outside; it grows all by itself. Like it's not something that you created, like the chemical, and it's not a drug. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's something that the next
words of Cat Williams,
the next Democrat president needs to really, or candidate needs to really make that part of his platform, and he'll pretty much get 100% of the pot smoker vote.
Man, fucking Democrat, fucking Republican, fuck them all.
Just grow.
I don't think we need any kind of fucking head political member in there making our fucking decisions.
I mean, that's a whole other thing. I'm just saying that would get votes and probably get the person into office. And I know Republicans, it should be a Republican thing to say, let's get some more money off of this thing. But, you know, they have their head up the Bible's ass too far to ever.
We had this guy running for governor here, and he was Arabic, I think. And his biggest campaign was legalizing weed in Michigan. And he didn't win. Like, he didn't win at all. So, like, and like the majority, like a lot of the population voted for weed to be legal. It was like it was a big difference. Like 20 point difference or some shit. I think it was like 60 to 40 or some shit. 65 to 30 something or some shit like that. And this guy fucking, I didn't even see his name on the ballot when it came down to it. I just seen this one lady that won and somebody else. So I figured that would got him like in automatically, you know what I mean? Because everybody wanted that shit legal. I don't know why anybody voted for it not to be legal. But they probably knew what they were voting into.
You're right.
A bunch of bullshit rules. And harsher punishments if you get caught doing something that you wouldn't have got back when you got caught before. You know what I'm saying? Like now, if you get pulled over and you're high, you get way more harsh treatment than what you did before it was legal. You know what I'm saying? Because now they're treating it like a DUI and all that stupid shit. So, or yeah, DWI or whatever the fuck they call it in here, Michigan. 5-inch flannel in the house. But yeah, I gotta bounce. I'm fucking late. Holy fuck. All right, y'all. I'm out this bitch. Peace, y'all.
Yeah. Cool.
Peace.
So, what happened with the Skype? The Skype was no good. I downloaded it and everything before I jumped in the chat, and then you just sent me a Google link anyway.
Because the Skype is all buggy right now, so we're like, it like takes up too much because Hangouts is, because what it is Hangouts is designed to stream on YouTube, you know what I mean, because they're both owned by Google.
Right. Yeah,
it's just they want you to do it this way, so they make it harder for you to fucking use Skype and OBS at the same time, so they make it where it's real fucking buggy and shit. So unless you have like a super computer, you know what I mean?
What is OBS?
It's a broadcasting software that you can use to stream with and shit. See, when you go on YouTube with Hangouts, all you need is Hangouts. You know what I mean?
Yeah. And I've
like
never.
There's a little.
Yeah. I want to start getting into like doing this kind of stuff, but I haven't yet. So I was planning on just doing it the way you guys do it with the Hangouts, but I mean, even the Hangouts isn't that great. Like when I go back and watch the shows afterwards, it like seems like it cuts out sometimes. The audio will cut out, or I don't know. It doesn't seem seems a little sketchy.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but it's a lot more streamlined and a lot pretty much for YouTube. You know, that's why they have that tab where you click use Hangouts. You know what I mean? You click that and then hit start broadcast and it's good to go. Well, when you try to use Skype and shit like that, it's taking up way too much memory and it's way more buggy. Like if you go back and watch Sunday's show where we use Skype, it is a clusterfuck.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah. Just it's almost virtually like the audio's fucked up and it like goes back in time and it goes forward and fucking like skips up like a old 19 CD and shit.
Yeah. Yeah. I need like a LAN, like a hardwire Ethernet connection, because I use the Wi-Fi, you know, like everybody else in the world. But when it comes to streaming video and stuff, it's really better to have a hardwired connection if possible.
Yeah. A lot of companies, yeah, right. Drug tests and shit. Yeah. I mean, you'll still have that, but I mean, as long as they test the marijuana and it's in your system, they can't do anything about it anymore because it's legal. As long as you don't come into work high, it's the same as alcohol. Like if I come into work drunk, I'm going to get in trouble. You know what I mean? If I come into work high, I'm going to get in trouble.
It happened to me. I mean? That's why I don't drink anymore. Coming back to that. Yeah. I can attest, I can confirm that if you come into work drunk, especially if you do it multiple times, they don't like it.
Hell yeah. But shit, my internet does work great. I just need to hardwire my shit. I don't have a cable long enough to hit this laptop, but it's hardwired to my Xbox.
That's I need to just go buy like a however 50-foot cable or whatever it is. So just run that shit all across the floor into my computer.
Yeah, and Skype fucking takes up mad RAM. Like that's another reason. Like, and then you load up Skype, then you load up OBS, and then you fucking load up YouTube to stream it with. That right there is hella fucking RAM. You know what I mean? Like, there's no way. Like, you have to have like a super dope graphics card, a super dope fucking processor to do all that shit. That's why they make
that all comes down to RAM. You'll just need like if you had like 64 gigabytes of RAM, then it could handle all that shit. No problem.
At once, exactly.
Yeah.
And that's why they want you to use Hangouts because
good. Skeletor says that I look good. Clear.
This guy that you're interviewing, he's all DJ Run is all skippy and pixelated.
Yeah, you look all skippy and pixelated to me as well. You know, audio cuts out and shit, so who knows?
Yeah, but I sound good though. I should sound all right.
I mean, it sounds good, but it cuts out sometimes. So yeah, I don't know if that's your internet connection or your computer, but
that just goes with that's just because I'm not hardwired to the shit. That's all that is. But if I got on my phone, it would work great if I use the Wi-Fi on the phone because the Wi-Fi on the phone seems to be way stronger than the one on the laptop for some reason. I don't know why.
Is your phone a lot newer than your laptop? That might have something to do with it.
Yeah.
Maybe that's a factor.
Well, what I have is a Galaxy 7, so it's not that new. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And the laptop's I'm guessing, I think the laptop's from 2012. Fucking Joker.
Are you looking at the chat on your phone? Because I have two browser windows open just so I can look at the chat. So that's probably eating a shitload of memory on my end. Just I have YouTube open and Google Hangouts open. Just so I can
do that. But when I seem to do that, then it really cuts the fuck out. Peace out, Joker. Hell yeah, Skeletor.
And I just bought a new computer like 6 months ago just so I could do what I do now. And the computer is not that good. Just to get it up to where like the bare minimum of where I needed it. I bought a brand new computer like a few months ago, but next time I step the shit up again, whenever that is, whatever that day comes, I'll probably need to buy another computer or upgrade the shit out of this one. But It's just how it fucking goes. It never stops. You gotta constantly be buying new shit and upgrading new shit just to compete. But
Yeah.
I don't know. I want my show to be legit. Like, I spend a lot of time watching Charlemagne and Sway and dudes like that on YouTube, and it's like, fuck, I wish my shit was that awesome. You know, obviously, you know that like Sway is gonna have a fucking awesome looking studio. It's like, damn, I'm jealous. There's computers everywhere, like set up to do whatever they want at any time. And obviously, like, Sway is at like the pinnacle of when we're talking about that kind of stuff. You know, he's like in the top tier of course, he's gonna have all the latest and greatest shit. But when it's just me working a day job and then coming home and doing this shit in my spare time after I pay all my bills and shit, it's like, damn, demanding just to keep this shit
I'd like
going.
to have like fucking nice ass computer and shit, but I got a family to fucking support. You know what I'm saying?
Tough. Yeah. And
this YouTube money, trust me, we split it between 3 ways. We ain't getting, you know what I'm saying? We ain't getting that fat fresh payment. Like,
I'm sure I haven't monetized whatsoever in any capacity, not for my podcast or YouTube, or I don't do live streams or anything. So I haven't got any super chat money. I see that going on a lot, like with you guys and CPN and stuff.
Yeah.
There's a lot of super chat coming in. Do you guys make more? Have you monetized your channel, or does your money just come from a super chat?
Yeah, no, we get both. We get super chats and we get the ad money too. But
which brings in more money? Which brings in more? I'm sure it's not shit either way, but which brings in more? Because that super chat feels to me like it would bring in more.
Because I mean, you do both. Once you hit monetization, then they give you super chats. Like you get both at the same time. So like, but like the ad money, it's only like 20 cents per click.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
that ain't shit. But if somebody donate, but the thing about fucking super chats is, like, let's say somebody donates $2, Google takes 30% of that.
Oh, they do. Oh, that's fucked.
They take 30% of all the fucking super chat.
Damn, that's lame as hell. And I always wondered why they allowed people to do that. Yeah. Well, that sucks. Well, my I don't even know if I'm tripping out. I heard myself on a delay on your microphone. And it fucked my head up. I don't even know if I can monetize because my channel has so much copyrighted shit on it. Like, I just go through Juggalo DVDs, like psychopathic DVDs or twisted DVDs, and just, you know, rip shit off of them and upload them to my channel. So I don't know if that disqualifies me from monetization or what, but hell yeah, Skeletor says Charlemagne's one of his heroes. I love Charlemagne. He's like my favorite. Too. Yeah. Yeah, he rocks. He's one of my role models when it comes to this type of shit. Talk radio, I guess.
Yeah, Charlemagne is hilarious, dude.
Yeah, and
I used to listen to his podcast like a motherfucker, but that Andrew gets on my fucking nerves. I don't like him.
Oh, see, I haven't listened to the podcast. I watch the Breakfast Club on YouTube. That's pretty much all that I stick with.
His podcast is fresh as fuck, but he's got this dude on there named Andrew. I can't remember his other name. His co-host, and he's annoying as fuck.
Yeah, so. Big Boy rocks too. Captain Flannel says Big Boy's good.
Hell yeah, Big Boy.
Boy's a legend. Sway, yeah.
Yeah, he sure is.
Sway.
Yo, what up, fellas?
Oh, hell yeah.
What up, what up? What's good, homie?
What's up,
Big Will? Whoop, whoop.
Oh, what's up, Lil Chuck?
Lil Chuck.
Hell yeah, what's up, fam?
May I remind you? Shit.
Yeah, Ebro annoys me too. This Captain Flannel person is on it. We're all on.
Yeah, dude.
Ebro.
Fuck Ebro, man.
Ebro fucking.
Ebro is such a douche. When he interviewed when he interviewed Tech 9 before he interviewed ICP, he straight up said that Juggalos get a pass from the cops because they're white, which is like, okay, you obviously have no fucking idea what is going on with the FBI and all this shit. It's like, damn. He was like, if black folks tried to have a festival like The Gathering, it would get shut down. But the Juggalos get a pass because they're white. Like, okay, that's you could not be more ignorant.
Yeah, academic sucks too, man.
Yeah, academic.
I'm not familiar with academics.
Well, academics used to be tight back in the day when he used to do like War on Chirac and everything, and then it became famous. Yeah. But fucking
as soon as he blew up with that Joe Budden shit, then he fucking he sold the fuck out and he sucks.
You know? And I don't know what's up with Ebro. I don't know if it's because Ebro's like extremely light skinned, so he always has to be like extremely racial to make up for it. Because like every time there's a white rapper, like he had Macklemore on there, the first question he says, "What are you doing for Black History Month?" Or he fucking has Post Malone on there. He's like, "What are you doing for Black Lives Matter?" And they just he's super racial and he chases everybody off his show.
That's interesting because I don't watch him that much, but I did watch him interview Riff Raff, and it was that same type of thing. So that checks out.
Every one of his interviews is like that when he's interviewing somebody white.
Yeah, it's like he had fucking who did he have on there? He had a Kodak Black on there the other day. Perfect interview all the way through, and then brings up his sexual charges at the end just to fuck with it.
Yeah,
and makes him walk out.
Yeah, which I don't know shit about Kodak Black or any of that shit, but then Trick Daddy said that Ebro was a fake ass Charlemagne, and I thought that was pretty damn funny. Yeah, I was like, right on. Charlemagne rocks, and Ebro is just a shit starter, and that was the whole thing. Like, between Tech Nine and ICP, I mean, that's where all that came from, and then Tech Nine dissed Ebro on that Planet CD because of all that.
Yeah.
But he'll never do Hot 97 again because Ebro was just an instigator. So he didn't say Ebro, I don't think, but he said Hot 97. So, it's obvious.
He said something about Ebro on that song.
Okay. Yeah. That wouldn't surprise me.
Yeah, they rubbed it in, I think Drake rubbed it in Ebro's face by saying that he was popping bottles with Charlemagne. And then, Ebro tried to, make up with him. And tried to shake his hand and take a picture, and Charlemagne shrugged his arm out of the way and said, "Get the fuck away from me," and walked away.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that was 2 years ago.
Charlemagne.
Get down.
I like that.
Get down.
Yeah, that's funny. And you know who else is fucking awesome is Nardwar.
Oh yeah. Do. Fuck yeah.
Yeah.
If you guys did you ever watch the one with Arva and Tech Nine?
Yeah.
At the very ending where Tech Nine holds out that high note for a long ass time in his face, it's just the most cringiest thing ever.
The ending is always cringy with Nardwar. With Nardwar, he always ends by holding that stupid pose, and everybody else thinks that they're posing for a photo or something. They don't understand that he's just fucking with them, standing there for as long as possible until everyone gets uncomfortable. So he's good.
I like Adam 22. He's an old school Juggalo, but he kind of went more with the mumble rap career and everything. But
yeah, he has some good interviews, and so whatever. I know there's a lot of sketchy stories about him out there, and I don't know. Oh
yeah, he's getting attacked with the Me Too movement.
Yeah.
I told him. You fuck around with all those strippers and, you have threesomes all the time and you're doing drugs and partying. One way or another, you've been doing it for 10 years. One way or another, it was going to finally come back and bite you in the ass.
Perhaps. Yeah. It's so hard to know what's true and what's not true anymore. It's shit.
That's that Hollywood shit.
I don't want to call anybody a liar, either him or the people accusing him. So it's just who the fuck am I supposed to believe? I don't know any of these people personally. He does do. Yeah. He gets some good guests though for sure, and he does know about Juggalo shit. So
it's crazy though, because Adam got accused of whatever with a one-armed girl. It's kind of like when Usher got accused of giving that whale herpes. That big ass chick.
Oh yeah. Yes. Oh yeah.
Oh man.
Yeah. And
So where you from, man?
Charlemagne has his own shit too, because he had a case back in the day, but he talked all about it in his book. But with Me Too, it kind of crept up again. But he gave a DNA sample when it happened, and I mean, if you're willing to give a DNA sample, then what else can you do? That's kind of the most you can possibly do is hand over your blood and say, test this. So if he was willing to do that and he didn't get any charges or anything, then I can't hold that against him. I'm from Oklahoma. Is that what you ask? Yeah, I'm from Oklahoma. So
yeah, I used to live down in Denison, Sherman area, right next to Lake Texoma.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so I lived in Pottsboro for a while before I moved back up here to Washington. But yep. But shit. Oh, who's another good one? Oh, Joe Button's always good. I love Joe Button.
I heard he was awesome.
Yeah, Joe Button and DJ Academics had that show Daily Struggle, and it was good for a while, and then they weren't paying Joe Button what he wanted, so he got the fuck out of there.
Yeah. I always hear about Joe, but like every time Joe Budden says something crazy, I read about it in the headlines. But I've never actually like sat and watched his show. But I respect his balls. He certainly doesn't filter his opinions.
Oh yeah, I can never cover this ugly face, bitches. So.
Yeah, Skater Freak says Joe Rogan is the PB and Jam. Joe Rogan is a good interviewer. He doesn't really do a lot of hip hop interviews that I know of. Oh, you know who else there is Vlad. And I watch hours and hours of Vlad because he gets great guests that I love. But I can't say that I'm a big fan of Vlad himself.
Well, I think who was that gave the best interview on Vlad? Who was that?
I mean, if you ask me, I would say that's R.A. the Rugged Man, but I don't know who you have in mind.
I'm trying to think who it was.
There's a lot of infamous ones.
Oh god damn! I was listening to Adam 22. I was listening to him fucking interview somebody the other day. And they were talking about fucking how Vlad asks questions, like how everybody thinks he's like the police and everything. He's like, no, he just asks white people questions, you know, he's just like real out there. But fucking the coolest thing that I ever saw with Vlad in his interviews is when he had the cops that arrived on the scene when Tupac was shot. He got the uncle of the guy that shot Tupac. He got Tupac's brother on there. And then fucking he broke down the whole entire real story of how Tupac was killed. Now that was pretty fucking cool.
Yeah, and he had those cops that investigated the Biggie case, which is obviously tied into Tupac as well. And he talked to them for a long ass time. So yeah, he gets some really great interviews, but yeah, I don't know. Some of his questions, man. That's why I like his interviews with R.A. the Rugged Man, because R.A. the Rugged Man straight up calls it out every time. Every time Vlad says something that I disagree with, R.A. the Rugged Man says the same shit.
Yeah, Bosco 100 on there, dude. Bosco 100, he's that blood that always he's from California. He's like a gangster dude that goes and he roasts everybody on like Twitch and shit. He's hella funny.
Oh, I don't know who that is.
Yeah, these are all like underground.
Yeah, he gets there's some like weird shit on Vlad that I've like haven't even remotely heard of. Just like crazy names. And people that are just like tangentially related to hip hop, like just random people that you would never think of.
I was really addicted for a while. I like binge watched all DJ Vlad's porn interviews of all the porn stars he's interviewed. I just had to like go through and just fucking. And that was some good shit. I'm gonna ask you a serious question. I want you to be honest with me.
Maybe. Well, let's see. Yeah.
Do you think Run does like some weird shit because he has his cam like facing right at his bed, like some shit goes down there or something? I don't know.
Does some weird shit. Yeah, what happened to him?
He got so wide open. I think that's like some Vaseline and a bag of Cheetos sitting on his nightstand. I'm not sure, man. I'm just asking.
That's funny. Yeah, he just dipped out.
Fuck.
With his creepy marionettes and whatnot.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's funny. Pointing right at his bed.
It's just fucking. I don't know. Everybody's into that cam stuff. He could be a cam boy. We don't know.
Whatever. More power to him. Oh shit! I wonder if he can hear because he just walked right back into frame.
Maybe. Oh, he know what he got to when he sent me the link. Oh, nothing. We were wondering if you were maybe a cam boy or something. How you have your camera set up pointing at your bed.
Because I ain't got a chair in here, I sit on my bed when I get this shit going.
They call him DJ Freak in the covers. Oh,
yeah. Freak in the covers. Nice. The first time I saw your name written out, I thought it was DJ Run 4K Over. I was like, that's a stupid name.
Yeah, everybody. I like that pain. Shit.
You talking?
House of Pain was the shit.
It's cutting out. Skater Freak says Ari the Rugged Man's the shit. Yeah, he is the shit. I saw him at Malenko show as well. Then the Dallas one, I think it was, and then at the Gathering both times. They were. Dude,
what are you talking about? Getting nicer stuff. You look like you got a nice mic. You're coming off crystal clear, and your camera. I think all you need to do is scoot your shit out more and throw a green screen behind you, and you'd be fucking set to go.
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, really, what I need is more room. You can't see it because I'm in the corner of my living room where all this shit is crammed together. But I need some more space, and then maybe I could actually fit some other people here in the room with me. Right now, I'm like crammed, tucked in the corner. Better lighting. I don't know. No, I mean, I appreciate it. I think it does look good for all the corners that I've cut. I've stretched my dollar pretty far, I think, but like I said, I just want to keep stepping it up and up and up, and takes.
And you got that voice, bro. You got that radio voice for sure.
Thank you. People tell me that all the time, which is weird because you know how nobody likes the sound of their own voice. So I don't hear it, but people tell me that all the time, so it must be true.
What up, crazy? Whoop whoop. Yeah, I actually wanted to get you to do some promos for us with that voice. I just keep forgetting to ask you.
Yeah, I'll do
I guess I'm asking you now.
I mean, I'm asking you now. That's like Eminem asking ICP for the to perform at his show. I'm asking you now. Will you do that?
Right. Well, that's what I mean. I'm always like, man, I want to ask Mitch if he'll do some fucking voiceover promos for us, and I always forget. So it's like,
yeah, I don't want to do it right now because I'll feel like I'm on the spot and I won't know what to say. But
no, man, just like whenever you get a chance, record some up, man. That'd be dope.
Have you ever seen
a dope beat?
Seen what?
Have you ever seen the movie Talladega Nights?
Yes.
Yeah, do like some of that, like Tampon, the official maxi pad of fucking NASCAR. If you don't chew Big Red, fuck you.
Yeah. You don't chew Big Red, then fuck. You don't watch Tales from the Lotus podcast, then fuck you.
No, hell yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, good call. That actually works pretty well.
Right?
Crazy says, I have a voice better than Chuck's. That's sweet. But I don't have a beard better than Chuck's. One cannot deny that.
No, he just has a beard chest.
Yeah, I was watching
going off about how you got that radio voice.
I was watching some crazy shit a while back too. I've been trying to check out other people's shit. I'm not very active in the community, really. I don't really know what other people's opinions are on a lot of different things. So I don't know, trying to get a better grasp of that type of stuff. It seems like all the YouTubers know each other and shit, but I don't know anyone except you guys. I mean, I tweet with people and shit sometimes, but yeah.
From watching
Murder Mayhem. Barry White voice of the Juggalo community.
Oh, that's sweet. People tell me all the time that I look like Dwight from The Office. So I guess if you combine Dwight with Barry White, there you go.
Oh shit! I guess you do, dude.
Dwight rocks. I don't get offended at that. I love Dwight.
Right? Yeah, no shit. You don't sound like him though.
Plus, he's a famous actor, so if he can be weird looking and still be successful in television, then that's just good for me if I look like him.
Fabian said you got that panty dropper tone. What the
fuck? That's sweet. The women would not agree with you, but I appreciate it. 7 slaps in the sack. Okay, I will. I don't know what that is, but sounds promising.
Go throw that shit. Smoking on something that loud.
Man, if we had legalized recreational weed in Oklahoma, I'd be smoking right here on the fucking air in front of God and everybody.
I've been in Washington State and it's been legal for 7 years. And just to let everybody know, I'm at home in my driveway drinking a beer and smoking. I'm about to go inside. I don't want you guys to think that I'm taking off. Getting ready for work, guys. Hanging in there.
Everyone's getting ready for work. I forgot that it's 11
got off
in the morning.
I know. I work 10 to 7 in the morning, so I just got off.
Yeah. Gotcha.
Oh.
Yeah. Cool.
Yeah. Shit. Vest gang out there for all the people, you know.
Hell yeah, Crazy said that's awesome that Mitch watches my.
Oh yeah, well, gotta check him out. Gotta check out a little bit of. I mean, it's just like what I was talking about earlier with the rappers. It's kind of the same thing with the YouTubers. It's like some of these names you just hear them over and over and over again.
Yeah, and then you automatically like see. Like that's the thing though, when you think of Juggalo YouTuber, it's another thing. Like the first Juggalo YouTuber I ever seen was fucking Blue, man. So I never wanted to check out any other one because I was like, do all of them fucking beg for money? You know what I'm saying? Like
he has not evolved his routine at all.
Oh shit. I was asking questions back in the day because, like, I just only been on the internet shit for about a month and a half now. But before that, I didn't fuck with it. No Facebook, no nothing. But I remember back in the day being like a young Juggalo fucking around online, and it was Juggalo RS was the shit. And I used to fuck around and watch them. And I guess they grew up and went to college and shit and quit making content.
Yeah, I wish this shit would have. But if this was existed when I was in high school, it would be a totally different thing. Because in high school, I had like a crew. You know, there was like 7 of us Juggalos. That could have been a fucking show right there. But
no, we were all into making like Juggalo jackass videos and shit, and like fucking drop kicking each other off fucking the shed in the backyard.
Yeah. Yeah, people don't realize that I'm 34 years old. People think that I'm fucking 18 or some shit. I don't know, but high school was a long time ago for me. Didn't have smartphones and shit to be recording crap.
Big Will's only going to Ballas for the free cookies.
That Big Ballas is gonna be dope.
I mean, so awesome. I won't be there, but it sounds fucking awesome.
Yeah. People people like bitch about the price. I'm not bitching about that price, man. Like, not for a tour of that office and to see where they recorded virtually history. You know what I'm saying? Like, just to look at that fucking studio would be worth that 150. Yeah. You know,
it's not just a tour; it's complete free roam of the whole entire building.
Yeah,
yeah. And they said like a psychopathic artist is going to be recording a song in the studio, so you can actually like watch that happen. That's cool. Just all kinds of
see
little
right
things
there, dude. That's worth 150 fucking bucks,
yeah,
bro. To watch them work in a studio. Goddamn, dude. Like, yes.
yeah, it sounds awesome. And all the merch they said they're gonna have, like merch that they haven't sold for years and years. They just got so much of it in the warehouse. And there's some like there's a Stranglemania DVDs. That's something that I've been wanting to have a physical copy of for a long time.
I had that shit on VHS, bro. It got ate up.
Then for a short time they
have
had DVDs, and I don't know, they haven't sold them in a long time. So if they have shit like that going on, then sounds like a good time.
I watched that Stranglemania shit so much that 8.
Yeah.
It was the same with fucking Big Money Hustlers. I had that on VHS too.
Yeah, me too.
It got 8 much.
I don't know where it is.
It was like meh.
The Stranglemanias that are on YouTube are so shitty looking. Like, granted, the quality wasn't that fucking great in the first place, but we could.
Yeah, exactly right.
If I had those DVDs, we could at least step it up a little bit.
Yeah,
and that's some of the funniest shit.
Bonus features on Stranglemania 2 were not all that great in the terms of wrestling capabilities. I will say that. Like, the matches were boring for the bonus stuff on the DVDs.
Oh, did it still have ICP commentary on it, or was it just matches?
No, they did have 3D and Guido. I didn't see ICP, but I did see 3D.
Well, whatever. Fine, you got me.
But yeah, they were doing commentary and shit. Although Violent J wasn't there, but 3D was dressed up in a fucking like a fucking rich guy taxi driver outfit. That was fucked up.
That's funny.
And Guido decided to jump back into the wrestling scene and took all the fucking belts. Like, he fucking dominated the wrestling scene. And then he decided to fucking go back into commentary. But like one of the matches on there was like a 6-woman tag match that did involve Sweaty Ned, Armageddon, and fucking whatever that fucking other chick that she was fighting in that death match with the fucking cookie sheet ass. Sweet sugar ass, I think is what her name was.
It's been a long time.
Yeah, and then they had some fucking other chick that looked like Justin Bieber and some other fucking shit. It was a boring ass match, but the commentary obviously is gonna kill it.
Yeah, that's what it's for. I haven't watched either one of those in a long fucking time, but that's some of the funniest shit that Psychopathic has ever put out.
Yeah. Stranglemania, yeah.
Yeah, they're hilarious. I love that type of shit. Like Mystery Science Theater and Beavis and Butthead and stuff, just in ICP theater, just people watching shit and making fun of it. Cracks me up.
So wish that they did something better with Tales of the Dark Carnival. That would have been the shit.
Yeah. Those are on YouTube.
It's
Someone
like
finally...
ICP theater, I never got to see it.
ICP Theater? I have that DVD. It's hilarious. I love it.
I didn't have Fuse at the time, so I never got to see it.
I debuted the trailer for that Gathering of the Juggalos in 2005, and like it looked promising, and then we end up seeing some footage, and we're like, "What the fuck is up with Boogie Woogie Woo?"
Yeah, that shit is all corny as hell. Yeah, I don't have that DVD.
Like the Juggalo version of "Are You Afraid of the Dark?" What the fuck? It's like Violent J, Shaggy, or the Midnight Society. What the shit?
Totally.
Crazy, what are you delivering right now?
Some local shit called Menace. So it's basically fucking like burrito wrap junk that they just threw together. It's like the best stuff to eat if you're a fucking stoner.
Yeah, my wife, so when we had our daughter 3 years ago, I decided that she was going to be a stay-at-home mom and I would work full-time. But after about 3 years, finances got tight, so she started doing that Instacart shit, where she just gets sent a shopping list and then she goes and shops. And I mean, fuck, she's making almost $800 a week doing it, and she's only working 2-3 hours a day. Yeah.
I've been hearing some shit like that, you know. Like some people have it better than others when it concerns this type of stuff. Like, I try to just work the minimum, so that way I only have to fucking make enough money with Grubhub in order to pay my bills.
Wait. Are you delivering it right now?
Yes, I am.
When you're delivering it, I want you to do a little bit of Super Troopers and see how many times you can go meow while you're talking to them.
That only works for cops if you try to play the cat game. All right,
now, I got your food here. Meow.
Meow. And then walk away. Hold on.
Have a nice day, meow. You hear me?
Give me a meow. God damn it.
Fuck your meow. No, the guy had a gun. I'm not gonna fuck with him.
Oh man. Yeah, someone finally uploaded that Wizard of the Hood DVD onto YouTube, and it was kind of disappointing, honestly. Like, I could see why they gave it away with a VIP instead of just selling it, because I don't know, it probably wouldn't really be worth selling as a standalone.
Yeah. Well, with everything that's been going on with Psychopathic, have you guys been encouraging people to buy more shit directly from them than fucking just trying to get it for free?
I buy a lot of shit from them.
I'm just trying to keep money going in their pockets instead of just fucking.
Yeah, I mean, I do that, like every CD, especially, and then just whatever I can. Like, I just, I know this isn't Psychopathic, but I just pre-ordered that Water Damage, which is like $20, but, you know, that's how it is. gotta put in some money if you want to keep getting shit out of it. But that's not even Psychopathic.
Wow, somebody actually spoke on the actual topic for an episode of Tales from the Lowest podcast.
Gotta keep that machine greased.
Something involving Psychopathic Records. Wow.
Yeah. Well,
it was murder mayhem set the tone finally.
That's like, I think that's something that that's something that my channel and my podcast like brings. That it was something that I wanted to see in a show. Like, a lot of times I would be watching like CPN or something, and he would start talking about Deadpool, and it's like, all right, Deadpool's cool, but what the fuck does Deadpool have to do with Juggalo shit? You know, so I wanted a show that was like just Juggalo shit, so that's part of the reason why I started my stuff.
Well, think about this. There's an episode of there was an episode that Roxy Riddlebox put out where she ended up saying, "Who do you think is a Juggalo but don't know it?" I'm like, Deadpool. There you go. Now it's relevant.
There you go. Yeah, and kind of my rule of thumb is like, if I can connect something to Psychopathic or the Juggalos, then it's like relevant enough. Like, I'll talk about DJ Paul and shit, which that's kind of an obvious one, but even things like Wu-Tang Clan, like, as far as I'm concerned, since ODB and ICP have 2 songs together, that allows me to talk about Wu-Tang Clan and still call it Juggalo-centric.
But do you consider fucking Bitches the actual song with them, even though it was just him talking some fucking craziness on a mic and them have to remake the song?
That's why it's so awesome. And even there's another song, that Dirty and Stinking song with ICP and ODB, and that was recorded while ODB was in jail. I don't think he even knew about it until it came out. That was something that his label put out to get him money while he was in jail. So neither one of those collabs are. Yeah.
Well, I mean, even if the ODB thing isn't enough, we could also say that somebody threw some shit at Method Man and Redman at a
I
gathering.
do. I include that as well in my justification. Yeah, it's like,
right.
Even though that's something, I don't lead with that, though, because that's something I would rather everybody just forget about. That's shameful. Like, in all of Juggalo history, there's only so many things that I would call, like, shameful, and that is one of them. How are you going to fucking throw something at Method Man?
And then also, La the Dark Man ended up fucking doing a track with Vanilla Ice and ICP on the Bipolar album. Boom.
Well, what is he? Is he affiliated with Wu-Tang? I don't really know.
I believe so. I'm not 100%, but I don't listen to Wu-Tang a lot.
He might be. I mean, if you look at like the Wu-Tang like family tree of like all the affiliated rappers and groups, you know, it's hundreds. I mean, there's more rappers affiliated with Wu-Tang than you could ever even listen to.
Yeah.
But you know what else? You know what else about that? La the Dark Man is from Grand Rapids, Michigan. I'm from Grand Rapids, Michigan. Therefore, I have ties with Psychopathic.
Fair enough. Oh, that, by the way, that brings me to another point, which is like almost every time that I turn on CPN or Chuck Reeves, they're talking about each other, which is like, all right, I understand that that's interesting to a lot of people, but that was something that I wanted to get away from when I did my show, which is like, I'm a fan of the artists. Like, that's what I want to hear when I watch a show about Juggalo shit. It's like, I want to hear about what ICP's doing, what Twisted's doing, Hoodoo, anyone on the label or whatever. I don't necessarily want to hear about.
The Psychopathic hasn't been putting out that much shit lately, and plus Juggalos love drama. They eat that shit up when people start arguing.
Yeah, that's why I've been filling my show with more and more just like other rap news and not necessarily just ICP and Twisted or whatever, but there's usually at least something to talk about, like the new Twisted song that just came out. I'll probably be talking about that on my next episode. Stuff like that.
A neutral channel?
Yeah, more or less. But I don't know if neutral is the right word, because ultimately, like, I'm always going to be on ICP's side at the end of the day when it comes down to it. But I don't talk any shit or anything. Like, I like Twisted.
You 17% are you?
Yeah, damn right. Yeah, I'm Jugganati all day. I have no problem with saying it.
Nobody gets as much shit as I do, because I go to M&E concerts only to see fucking Axe Murder Boys, and that's it.
I think Chuck knows that I'm like pretty fair though. Like, Chuck likes my shit, which is like, he's not exactly the easiest audience. So whenever he says something complimentary about my shit, I feel like he really means it, because he's definitely not the type of dude just to say something nice just to be polite. So yeah, I try to keep it. I just try to keep it objective. Like, even like ICP is gonna do shit that I think is stupid. It's just the way life works. Sometimes people do things that you think are dumb, even if those people happen to be your heroes. So it's like, what good would it do them for me to just say everything they do is great? That doesn't help anybody. That doesn't help ICP. That doesn't help the culture. If ICP puts out some shit that I think is mediocre, like WTF, then I'll say that was mediocre. I didn't think it was that great. So, you know, as long as you just... It is. It's all right. That's exactly what it is.
Oh, man.
It's all right.
It was a track that didn't make it on the hell shit. That's what it was.
You're hearing it right here and now, man. Fucking Murder Mayhem is basically just like, yeah, it was mediocre.
I said it on my shit too. You're hearing it, and I said it on, I don't know if I said it on Twitter, but I did say that Hoodoo's Bitch I'm Gone is better than WTF.
I agree.
Well, yeah, because it's not like exclusively tied to the label, so Violent J has no creative control.
I don't know. It does. I mean, I don't know why. I don't know. I don't know why the shit comes out mediocre when it does, but like, Shaggy's solo CD was fucking awesome. So
I'll tell you why. I can guarantee you I know exactly why that is.
Okay.
And the reason why that is because you hear "What the fuck" and you're just like, I've heard this. I heard this in '99. You know.
You know, like, I gotta disagree with you, because that was another thing that I really went off on my show, was like, people keep comparing it to the old shit. I say it doesn't sound enough like the old shit. I wish that it did. If I said I heard this, then that would have been a compliment for me. That would have been a rave review, because that's what I wanted. More of the shit that I've heard. I feel like they keep trying to go in like more and more experimental directions. For me, it's not really my taste sometimes. Like those the Missing Link albums are the worst. Probably the worst CDs ICP's ever put out for me, in my opinion, in my tastes. So,
I would have to say that was calm with myself. Like, I thought the calm was dog shit. The Tempest I thought was tight.
Which one is fuck shit? Sorry, say that again.
The Tempest, I like Haunted Bump and everything, but I don't know.
I like the Tempest a lot.
No, the one, like, lately, for like newer ICP shit, there has been at least one song off of every album that I was just like, I have to skip this. With Bang Pow Boom, it was definitely Juggalo Island. Like, that song just pissed me off.
I like it.
And a lot of people like it, and I'm just...
What are you talking about? Juggalo Island.
Yeah, and see, that was...
like, whatever happened to that part where... Like, whatever happened to fuck that happy friendly shit, man, turn that shit off.
Right, which was...
We can be one. Shut up!
I liked it after the video came out. After they put the video out for Juggalo Island, I was like, all right, I get it now. But like, I think Juggalo Island is at least like a good song, but like Juggalo Party on Missing Link, that is not a good song in my opinion. That's like, I don't need to. I do like Juggalo Island, but the thing that I like the most about WTF is at least it's angry again. So it's like, I'd rather have some mediocre yelling than more happy shit. I've heard enough of the happy shit.
The one song that pissed me off the most on Missing Link was Mr. White.
Oh, I like that one. That's one of my favorite ones on Found. And I think Found is way better than Lost, which is an opinion that I get some pushback on sometimes. Seems like most people like Lost, but I don't know. It didn't seem genuine. Lost, it just seemed like they were trying to make it what it was. I don't know. It didn't seem real. I don't know. It just Found seemed more legit. Seemed like their heart was in it more.
I got delivery from Jacob. Hell.
Albums together.
Nope. I'll get one.
You're cutting out.
Thank you.
So you got to put Lost and Found both together. Like, take songs, decent album.
Yeah, I wish they would have done that. I wish they would have taken Lost and Found and the outtakes and made one really badass CD.
Yeah.
Half of the shit on Found,
that's what you have to do essentially. Is
even though the whole gimmick of Found was like positivity and shit, most of the songs aren't like that. Like Lost at the Carnival would have fit right in on Lost or on any ICP CD. You wouldn't think it was some positive shit, or like the Midway or I Fucked a Cop. Like most of the stuff on Found is just typical ICP shit, and those are the ones that I like the most. So you could have taken
I
like
Fucked a Cop and yep.
Right. So you could have taken like fucking Falling Apart and How and some of that shit off Lost, and then put some of the funnier shit from Found on there, and then plus like a lot of people like the outtakes.
Lost
a lot of them. You're right. Yeah, I thought the outtakes were not that good either, but a lot of people seem to really like the outtakes. A lot of people like the outtakes more than actual albums. Even in the chat here, this dude Damien just said that a lot of the B-sides are better.
There's a lot of good B-sides from Desktop that I like a lot, especially like some of them Ghetto Boys tracks.
Yeah,
You know what I think it is. You know, this is just a speculation, but it's possible that the reason why people like the outtake albums a lot more than they like the actual albums is because of the fact that there's no theme, and there are a lot of juggalos who really still, even to this day, we got like the 4th Joker's card of the 2nd deck coming out in a couple months, and still some people that don't like the idea of having a 2nd deck. So they're just like, okay, like this has zero theme to it, kind of, sort of like as if it was like the Tempest.
yeah, you might be right about that. I like that. Like that Phantom EP is fucking great. I love that Phantom EP, and that to me that was just a few tracks away from being the next Joker's card. They should have just, added like 6 or 7 more tracks to that and called it the 4th Joker's card of that deck. So
the Phantom.
I slept on Phantom. I just do it like a couple months. Said it on the show. I was like, dude, it's better than Lost.
Yeah,
put together.
It totally is for sure.
It's great.
Yeah, it's great. So I wish that's what I was kind of hoping, like that Red Fury would sound more like the Phantom, but I don't think so far. I don't think it does.
How fast they're pumping out the 2nd deck? I asked Beastmaster, and he said that he's pretty sure with how they're going and everything, they might try to throw out a 3rd deck on us.
Oh, I'm sure. I'm sure that's what 665 is all about. Another deck of 5. But I wouldn't say it's fast at all. It's taking a lot longer than the first deck. We're almost at 10 years, and we're almost at card number 4.
Because they were dropping one every year. Like, and EPs.
Every other year, pretty much. But from Carnival of Carnage to Shangri-La was 10 years, so yeah, we're still way behind.
It's like every 3 years a new Joker card has come out. And other than this one, it's been in that succession.
Yes, yeah. We almost had it again. We've almost had it in October, but yeah.
Well, I mean, if you think about it, though,
with when it dropping the 2nd deck, a lot of people.
When it concerns this type of subgenre, there's only so much that you can really talk about. Like there's only so many different people that you can kill. There's only, and that's what most people really want to fucking talk about. And I believe even Violent J said in the audiobook, there's only so many times that you can rap about fucking the netting from the back. So it can be the same thing for even the murderous content that we all listen to and enjoy. Which is why I think that there's a lot of stuff like, okay, back in the day you had your Rebel flag. Now with Missing Link you have Confederate flag, which is basically just like an update.
And that's an awesome song. That's one of the best ones on Lost, in my opinion. So I don't even mind when they repeat themselves like that. As long as they're repeating some shit that I liked, then I'm fine with it. Keep on repeating it, and I'll keep on liking it.
Yeah.
But like the only albums I didn't care for on the 2nd deck was Lost and Found. I didn't really care for those two that much.
And take for example the new Ice Cube CD that just came out. If anybody heard that, it is so old school sounding. It's all you could ever want from Ice Cube, and he didn't try to do anything new.
That whole album is incredible, dude.
Yeah, it is, and it sounds like it was made in the '90s, and it's awesome. So it's like, you don't always have to try new shit just to be awesome. Like Ice Cube did it, so not impossible.
He proves it. Yeah, he problem is fantastic, dude. people seem to forget that Ice Cube is one of the that's what I said, that people forget that he's one of the greatest rappers of our generation.
Oh,
like there's no fucking doubt about it.
Yeah, for sure.
Like,
especially
there's no
maybe the best. A lot of people would probably say he's the best writer of all time.
Yeah, go back to certificate.
He's definitely
Almost
the best
30
writer
years
of
old.
this generation.
Yeah.
What's up, Zach?
Yeah, this generation now. Yeah, for sure. This new album is fantastic.
Just here in Seattle on Wednesday. I didn't get to go. I was gonna go, but my boss was going, so that'd be awkward if I called in sick and shut up the concert while he's there.
I remember hearing you talk about that.
That's funny. Yeah, Ice Cube rocks. That would be cool if he came back to the Gathering, but I doubt they can afford him again.
Yeah, right. That's crazy that he even played the Gathering, and he got nothing but love too, as he should have.
Awesome. Yeah, I was there.
Yeah, that Snoop Dogg track was weird too.
What Snoop Dogg track?
RCP song they did with Snoop Dogg.
Oh, Shaggy Show? That song fucking rocks.
Yeah.
I love that. That's like classic.
Yeah, it's good. Yeah, it's real good. Like,
for some reason, I always had a thought in my mind, some way or another, that ICP was going to collab with 6ix9ine somehow or some way or another. I seriously thought they would bump into each other at some time.
I would tell you.
They collaborate
about how wacky he is.
You know, they ICP collaborated with Kreyz, so at this point, I think anything's possible.
Yeah, now
right.
With Ouija on the label, I'm sure they probably will start to they'll dabble a little bit more into that type of thing, because I don't know.
Hey,
well, they already did. PG.
Hey,
Yeah.
check this shit out. I got this from my wife as a stocking stuffer. Fucking Bob Ross socks with a squirrel on his shoulder, dude. Fucking awesome.
Tremendous.
Warloxide showed me fucking sipping on a Bob Ross energy drink and shit. It was called Positive Energy.
Fuck yeah.
That's funny. An energy drink for like the most low energy man who ever lived.
Yeah, right. Exactly. If I can find one, though, I'm definitely going to get it for the can, for sure.
I am curious. Like some of these specialty energy drinks, I missed out on a lot of them. I missed out on Klung.
Spasmatic, though?
Oh, that tastes like shit.
Does it? I never drank it.
It's so bad. It's like a dollar store energy drink taste, and it's like $3.75 at Hot Topic. Yeah. But
yeah,
here in Washington State, they discontinued all ICP stuff from Spencer's and Hot Topic.
Yeah, they did that in Oklahoma too.
Except for those cheap ass necklaces, because up here in Washington, they really take it on some gang shit up here.
Yeah, it's fucked up. That sucks.
Yeah.
Our Hot Topic doesn't have any hatchet gear.
Yeah, neither does ours. That's where I used to buy all that shit back in high school, but nope, not anymore.
Yeah, I got this at fucking. This is old as fuck right here.
Everybody had that twisted shirt from Hot Topic, the one with Madrox sporting that winter coat. Everybody I know had that shirt.
Yeah. Yeah, I didn't have that one, but a friend of mine did. I know exactly what
everybody else I knew did, yo. They had the Green Book shirt too. I had it viral.
Yeah, that one in the coat is weird looking. What a throwback. That's a
everybody I knew had them shirts. So.
Yeah.
You know what I hated the most is probably about 5 years ago. Went and saw ICP down at Studio 7 in South Seattle, and 90% of the new second decker younger Juggalo kids were all wearing the fucking what was it? It was the Riddle Box fucking
the Walmart jersey.
Walmart shirt. Yeah. They were all wearing it. It was like an army of them, and you knew that. Oh shit.
Oh man. Yeah.
I missed out on that jersey. I seen that they were selling it. I was gonna
Oh, there was the jersey and the shirt. But yeah, I see that shirt all the time.
No, the shirt, man, they were all wearing it at the concert, and I was like, good Lord.
Oh, the Riddle box shirt.
Yeah.
They had it at Walmart. Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Too. They had the shirt, but I could never find the jersey.
The jersey was pretty cool
that they were selling for 20 basketball.
The jersey just had a Hatchet Man on it. It looked like just like a Psychopathic shirt. The Riddle box one is pretty corny looking.
Yeah,
the Hot Topic ones were good though. Hot Topic always had creative shit.
Had good ass, dude. Yeah. And that's why I got that Boondocks hat that I have, and this fucking that ICP hat that I rock, the Hell's Pit looking one. Everybody's seen me rocking that hat. It's got ICP on it and flame letters.
I've seen you wearing that hat.
Yeah, man, that hat is dope as fuck, dude. I got that shit from Spencer's in North Carolina like 4 years ago. It was on clearance, so of course I copped it.
Yeah, nice one.
Oh, you guys want to talk about old school? Did you hear that? You guys hear that Will Smith and Jazzy Jeff are gonna get back together and do a tour?
Yeah,
they're gonna tour. Damn, that'll be
dude.
That'll be like
Will Smith is going to be coming out with a Bad Boy. Like,
Will Smith,
they're coming out with Bad Boys 3. Yeah.
He's a good rapper. Like that Fresh Prince stuff was awesome. I used to listen to Fresh Prince before I even heard of ICP.
DJ Jazzy Jeff is one of the main reasons I scratched today. Like he's one of the best fucking DJs. Don't get it fucked up. That dude is a wizard on the turntables.
Yeah, he's legit.
You know who's another rapper celebrity that got
outside of that? Ice-T.
No, fucking Shaq.
Oh yeah, Shaq and Spit.
Shaq got
fucking made fun of.
Watch Kazam, you can see his skills.
Yeah. No, Ice-T's another one too, man. Everybody thinks just because he's on Law and Order that he can't rap, but he was around before Ice Cube was around. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, Ice-T is one of the OGs.
Don't worry.
A fucking crowd. He can control a fucking crowd. I remember hearing the story about him being at the gathering, and he fucking comes up on stage and everybody's fucking going buck wild. He just grabs the mic and he just says, "Shut the fuck up." Everybody shut the fuck up.
That's right.
They're like, "Oh my God, Ice-T said shut the fuck up."
Ice-T rocks.
Yeah, man.
Cool.
Damn. Ice-T and fucking Coco. Ooh.
Yeah.
Fucking. All right, y'all. Well, shit, I gotta head to work, so we gotta cut shit.
Yeah.
All
right.
White Shirt Mafia.
Thanks, buddy. Appreciate it.
Whoop whoop.
Cool. I guess I'll go to sleep since I just worked tonight myself.
Anytime, y'all are always welcome.
Yeah, awesome.
Now what?
Cool.
Motherfuckers are always welcome on this show for sure.
Yes, thank you. Your mic is cutting out, but I think you're saying nice things, so I appreciate it.
Shout out to Blue Fire.
Yeah. This mic makes a... I definitely got a hard.
All right, guys, I'm out. Deuces. Whoop whoop.
Sure. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, cool. Peace out to everyone.
Peace out.